Alright Kings, welcome to another video. It's your boy Shiraz here. Guys, I hope you're winning in life and doing well, taking care of yourselves. Guys, look at this mug. I love strong coffee. See that? Look at that. How cool is that? Guys, I like my weight training and stuff and my fitness, so I like a great mug, guys. So this is a new mug. Usually I drink in a mug that's the Hulk mug, but this is the new mug for YouTube, guys. Anyway, let's get down to business. Let's dive in. If you want to know where to get this mug, by the way, guys, comment down below and I'll tell you where to get this mug from. Let's dive into this, guys. How the Matrix makes men weak. What's the Matrix again, guys? The Matrix is basically the world we live in, the simulation, the societal structure. This is not organically done, guys. We do not live in a society that's just organically transpired, guys, by nature. We are living in an engineered society by the powers to be, the elite, the hierarchy, guys. This is not conspiracy. We are subjects of people in higher positions of power that's engineered this society way back. And your banking systems, everything. If you don't know, I'm giving you a quick example. Your banking systems and everything like that has been engineered. When they took off I think it was Nixon who took off the dollar, the equivalent of gold. He took that status off, so it was no longer backed by gold. And this is where the mistake was made. And this was engineered by to carry out their plan to create the system we live in. Okay. Predominantly, we are in a man's world, guys. Men have invented everything, okay? And the pioneers and the great strong men like Carnegie and stuff, the billionaires, these are the men in power. And you get your modern day billionaires like Elon Musk, and these are the men at the top. Some of these are the men kind of running the world, and not even Musk. There's even people above Musk, guys, that you don't hear about. Your famous notorious families, Rockefellers and all that, but we digress here. I'll get to the point of this in a second. You understand what I'm saying? So these men at the top there that are running the world, that have engineered the system, are smart men, guys. They are men that are awake. They are men that are aware. They are not weak by nature. They inhabit masculine qualities, leadership, guys. They're thinkers, they're innovators, they take life by the balls, they think out the box, they don't seek instant gratification, they put off that for long-term gains, results. They understand all this, guys. They understand esoteric laws, they read. Now, that's why these guys are running the world. That's why they've created the structure. Now, that's why they don't want you as a strong man, guys. And this is how why they want you as a weak man, and how they've engineered the system to make men weak, especially in the last 10 or 20 years. Even the last, I think even longer, guys. It's been engineered by design. Way back in the time of the feminist movement and the suffragettes and stuff like that, guys, where did you think all these systems came into place? This is not, you're not being told everything, guys, about history and the war that you think you are, okay, or what the reasons for the war were, or what the suffragette movement came by. This was all by design, guys, to bring in modern day society, and weaken the masculine status. They make men weak, guys, in the sense they don't want strong guys. I have to give you a background of that. They don't want strong guys for this reason, because the strong guys become leaders and they lead the world. They want to keep you weak. And how they keep you weak, guys, is simply because of the system they've set up. This is how. And men are still asleep to this. You have to awake to this. They've set up a system of instant gratification. They've set up a system of psyops. So you have a psyops operation constantly going on daily, guys. I'm trying to get rid of this thing, sorry. So there's a psyops operation daily on men constantly. Guys, these the Matrix and the powers to be understand the subconscious mind, they understand the mind, they're well aware of it, whereas they don't tell you this. And they employ a lot of tactics like tools that they use, like the Hollywood movies, which emasculates men through storytelling. I've talked about this before, always emphasizing a lot of videos because it's very important. They use Hollywood movies to subliminally um, affect your subconscious mind, impress your subconscious mind about how a man should behave, how a man should behave in a pandering manner. They're portraying men as weak. And you subconsciously take this in, guys. You become complacent to it. Unless you become aware and awake, you will become complacent to it, and you will start getting a doctorate and adopting these habits and thinking it's normal. This is a normal way for a man to behave. Whereas 10, 20, 30 years ago, as our ancestors did, men didn't behave like that. Men were the strongest guys they've ever been. The testosterone levels were the highest. Okay, because they had to fight for their partners, they had to fight for survival. Now we have a nation of really, really weak men, guys, really, really weak men, and this is part of the reasons they're using these indoctrination machines like Hollywood, and they're sticking these stories in the guise of, oh, you know, great Hollywood movie, great, and they're using iconic superheroes to do this. I mean, the recent Superman film tanked, guys, because it went woke. I mean, what would Christopher Reeve think today? You know, and then emasculating a lot. As I said before, they've emasculated a lot of Hollywood characters, and this is by design, guys. So men that watch this think it's normal for a woman to run about and being the more competent one in a film, and the male's a bumbling fool. They did this in Star Wars. I said this before, guys, in a previous video. They did this Star Wars. They did this to the recent Indiana Jones film. We're not going to watch this, guys, and it's indoctrinating you, and it's programming you that this is normal behaviour for a man, but it's not normal behaviour for a man. Men way back in 25 years ago, 30 years ago, in the movies like Indiana Jones was the main character, guys. A woman was just a screaming incompetent dame, and they reverse the roles. So they do it through a psyops operation. They do it in ways of using movies. They also do it, guys, to weaken you as a man, through their tools of entertainment, their tools of social entertainment. Alcohol, guys. Alcohol numbs the brain. Now, I don't know if you knew about this, but the name alcohol is derived from an Arabic meaning of al-kul, and I didn't know this. Al-kul means flesh-eating spirit. Think about that, flesh-eating spirit, because your conscious awareness is no longer there, guys. And a lot of religions believe that when you drink alcohol, you are taking over demons, because your body is, everybody's bodies, guys, everybody's spirit is pure soul. So when you drink alcohol, okay, we're getting a bit spiritual here, guys, but when you drink alcohol, it kills the soul, the spirit kind of sort of, for that temporary amount of time that alcohol's in, he dies, and the demonic side of you takes over, and this weakens men, and that's why they encourage you to drink, because what happens when you drink as a man? You have no cognitive ability, guys. You don't follow your goals and your dreams. You get distracted, guys. You have hangovers. You get the habit of drinking. It becomes a normal habit of your pattern. Your health goes down the toilet. There's a ripple effect, guys. You get involved with women, guys. You know where I'm coming from, okay? And it's a tool, guys, to weaken you, to numb your brain. They know this, guys. They know this. This is another tool they employ, is alcohol. Another tool they employ to weaken you as a man is basically entertainment, guys, in terms of sports, guys. Sports is what do you think, guys? What do you think? The Matrix gives you football matches. The Matrix gives you all these football leagues in Sky, and these matches in tennis and all this stuff. And guys, don't get me wrong, I've said this before, I repeat this a lot of times, but it needs to go into your subconscious mind. It's going to help you. I like to watch the snooker now and again, but I've started to do it less and less and less, because I'm so much aware of my time now, guys. I've matured that way. I'm just focused that way. I'm drilled that way, that I've become aware The moment I'm wasting time, I get distracted. Or like I like watching Ronnie O'Sullivan, but now it just even I'll switch it off. I'll watch maybe a frame or something. I'll switch it off to get back to my goals, guys. And that's the way you need to be. You need to wake up to what they're doing, how they're weakening you as a man, guys, through sport. Sport's a massive one. I remember when I used to hang around with an ex-friend, guys. I don't really hang around with them anymore because our just unfortunately our goals and ambitions and our ways of life don't align, guys. I don't hang around with men that are winning. I don't hang around with men that don't have purpose any longer, guys. I used to, guys. Not that I was unpurposeful, but I just I kind of liked the guys. They weren't bad guys, but we become distant, guys. We move on, we change, we develop, and a lot of these men, some men never develop, and some men just stay in the same situation they are, and you've got to unfortunately move on, guys, and you will form new friends and relationships. So these guys are so involved in their sport, and they'd work 9 to 5, work hard in their money, and they'd go in and get hammered, guys, into in a pub and just watch the sport and be distracted by the sport. Now, the people in elite fields, guys, they don't play. They don't go and watch these sports matches and stuff. These people are elite in the elite fields, guys. They're out doing the stuff. They're out, guys. God, they're out hunting, guys, and these elites hunt, and these elites, guys, participate. They take action in these sports. They don't watch it, guys. They don't watch it. And another thing is, guys, when you watch a sport, somebody else is winning. This is what I realize. Somebody else is winning. You're watching another man win in life, guys. It's good to see guys winning, guys. I'm not saying that, and it's good. It motivates you. But in a way, when you watch people like Djokovic talk about conquering his dreams, what a tennis player, guys, about his visualization, it's good to motivate you, and he encourages other people. But end of the day, you're watching another man win when you should be winning. This is what dawned on me in the last 2, 3, 4 years when I used to watch these, and that's why I stopped watching a lot of sport and wasting my precious time doing that, because it dawned on me, listen, you're not winning, you're watching somebody else bask in glory. You should be basking in glory, you should be winning. Okay, so that's another distraction that weakens you, because you're living a dream watching another man win when you should be winning, guys, in life. And you get thousands of men at a football match go, wow, watching another guy score a goal and get his glory. What you're doing, you're sitting in a stand like an average man. You gotta wake up, guys. You gotta wake up, and that's what they want. They're not going to be sitting there at a football match, guys. They're going to be doing taekwondo. They're going to be these elites, guys. Do you realize these elites send their children, guys, to a military academy? As soon as they're teens, to get them trained in military ways, to get them trained in toughness. You don't know that, guys. They don't send they don't let their kids sit. Guys, a lot of these celebrities, I think it was Madonna. I mean, she's that pop singer from the 80s. She's the most promiscuous, hypergamous, satanic, filth-spreading pop star on the planet. Okay, and the mantle's now been passed on to, I think, Taylor Swift and all these other ones, Nicki Minaj and all. I don't know these women. So we digress here, but they don't let their kids watch telly, but they promote filth everywhere else. Think about this, man. Right? So this is the Matrix weakens you. It's using these tools to weaken you. Football, sport, alcohol, guys. And this is a big one, masturbation and porn, guys. PMO, masturbation. And that's why I encourage you guys, take semen retention a journey, guys, because it will strengthen you as a man. When you keep your balls full, don't bust your nuts, guys. It is a power, guys, because they rely on you busting your nuts, guys. They rely on you being sexually weak. They want you to bust your nuts. The more nuts you bust, the weaker you get, guys. You can't control yourself sexually, and they want you sexually weak. Okay, if you look at the biggest, most pioneer men in the world, they all practice semen retention. Nikola Tesla, the great inventor, and so many other historic men practice semen retention. I think there was one composer, he practiced semen retention. I think he was abstinent all his life, guys, and he produced his best stuff. I'm not saying you can't bust your nut, but guys, you know where I'm coming from. So These are the kind of tools the Matrix use, guys. They use movies to weaken you as a man. They use alcohol to weaken you as a man. They give you sports. You'll sit there, watch these sports, get distracted, not working yourself, not working your goals, not working. Guys, I've been there, right? I'm not being a hypocrite. I've been there. Now and again, the old side comes out, and that you have to fight it, guys. Recently, it's been coming out. But I'm so much more aware it's coming out, and that's a good thing because it means that you developing another person, your subconscious is changing. My is trying to Your old identity is trying to fight the new identity and wants you to go back into these old ways. Okay, and I won't allow it to do that. I won't allow it to make me a weaker man. Whereas before I was, guys, engaging in all this stuff. Whereas now I won't do it, right? And that's how you keep you weak, because what happens when men don't engage in all this? What happens when men are focused on their goals and dreams? What happens when you have single focused vision, guys, your goals and dreams? You achieve more in life, you become powerful, guys, you build wealth, you innovate, you make an impact in the world, you have an influence in the world. They don't want that, guys. They don't want. That's why they want you weak, because you are a threat. Innovative men that are thinkers, men that are not weak, are a threat to matrix structures. They're a threat to structures that are put in place to put you down, guys. Okay, and they don't want overthrown. That's the reason, guys. Men are a threat to this matrix society, and that's why they want you weak, guys. As long as they keep men weak, men don't level up. Men can't fight against their system. Men can't start. I mean, the pandemic showed all that, guys. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. I think it's alright to say it now, but the pandemic showed this. The pandemic showed how many weak men in society were there, because not a lot of men spoke up to us. Not a lot of men just took the you know what, guys. All right, quite openly. You know, I got into a lot of fights, guys, in the train station because I stuck by my guns. I would never do that. I stuck my guns. I didn't believe in it because I'm a strong man. I stuck to my guns. I stuck to my principles. I didn't believe in it, and I was arguing with so many people. And even at the height of it, guys, I never wore a mask. I was walking about. I was going out when they did the shutdown. I was walking out in the middle of town, but there was nobody there. I would not. I would refuse to do it because I stuck by my principles. Because I'm not a man that's weak in that way. I don't easily go into instant gratification. This is not totally employed, guys. Is instant gratification. Through your sexual promiscuity, guys, sexual images, porn, masturbation. So you've got to understand all that, guys, alright? So this is how the Matrix employs tools to make you weak, guys, okay? Just bear into this. We're 19 minutes into this, guys, okay? You need to be aware of this, guys. You need to keep yourself strong. You need to keep your goals and dreams. And I know it's, guys, it's hard. Sometimes you just want to. Sometimes it's hard to fight the urges, guys, and the desires, and you just want to instantly gratify yourself, guys. I go back to it now and again, and I have to fight it, guys. Honestly, especially sometimes, guys, when you're practicing sexual discipline, guys, the urges come on so strong, guys. Sometimes out of the blue, you could have a spell of 3 or 4 months, and then urges come on. All of a sudden, you're trying to fight it, guys, and it's crazy. Go and watch that video I did on and I lost the last video with the SWAT guy, and I'll like that one as well. So this is how the Matrix employs tools to make you weak as a man in society. You've got to be aware of this, guys. You've got to start waking up to it. You've got to start rejecting their tools to distract you, to take your attention, and level yourself up, guys, and end up winning in life. And guys, you could win at any age. You might not have, you might have messed up your life, but you can never you're never out done and out, guys. You can always turn your life around at any age, guys. Even if you're in your 50s, even if you're in your 60s, guys, you can turn your life around. Did you know Samuel L. Jackson, the actor, Pulp Fiction actor Samuel L. Jackson? You should know who that is, guys. All right. he didn't get his acting breakthroughs in his 50s. He was a crackhead. So it's not, you have to, once you get the conscious awareness of all this, guys, they cannot control you, guys. And you can't control their systems. You can only control your actions, guys. All right, guys, we've pandered on there's 20 minutes, guys. One of the longest videos I've did, but I had to get these points out, guys. So this is how the Matrix keeps men weak. This is how the Matrix tries to keep you weak. But I know, guys, you'll heed this advice and you'll try and take these points on board, guys. And hell, it is hard, guys. Sometimes even I get dragged back into it. I've got to stay strong. I've not relapsed yet, guys. I'm telling you, I've done well. There's been times I've nearly relapsed, guys, because I'll tell you something, guys. Living in this kind of promiscuous society, when women are the most promiscuous dressed they've ever been, guys. I mean, they literally wear knickers nowadays, guys. Everywhere you see it, like these knicker shorts. I mean, if you're on a retention journey, hey guys, well done to you. And if you've stayed in retention a long time in this kind of society, well done to you, guys. All right, it's not hard. And listen, guys, don't kill yourself if you relapse, guys. A relapse is inevitable. But try and go on a long streak as much as you can, guys. We've blabbed on here a long time, guys. I'm gonna find out. Guys, we're going to have a look at what the Sadia Khan's been up to and do another maybe a video on that, because I want to see what else she's been lying about. So that's coming up soon, guys. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Look at this mug, guys. I love this mug. 21 minutes in, guys. I'll let you go. Get ranted on a bit in this video. If it gave you value, like, share, subscribe. Get this video out to other people, guys. Remember to comment on these videos, man. Comment on these videos, guys, and like it and get this channel growing. All right, guys, with saying that, I'm going to leave it here. Take care of yourselves. I need to get back to the gym, guys, because I missed a whole of last week because I was helping my mum out. I was doing a good deed, guys, for her. And I have to get back and get back to the games, guys. Okay, with saying that, guys, take care of yourselves. Look after everybody and look after other men and be nice to other men, guys, and support men. And keep watching the Manosphere. See you soon.